go. 6.4, maybe start time 6.5.
Let us take a moment to review matters as they stand. Having procured sufficient stores of ether, we may now channel the requisite energy unto the moon via the Tower of Babel. Our work on the star is complete.
On. Get out of the tree! Get out of the tree. Okay. Tree? How big he's gotten. Stay out of the tree. I would appreciate that. I'd like to put ornaments in that. Yeah. I think you're almost full cat size. Stay out of the tree. Oh my god, terrible. Actual menace. Hello. Jeez, it would be too bad if he wasn't eating it. My god.
However, we have yet to receive word from Ishtola as to the state of the lunar preparations.
Oh, good, bro. My god.
A ritual to open the gate, and measures to forestall a void-sent invasion. Neither task is simple nor quickly completed. She would doubtless benefit from our assistance.
The very thing I was about to propose. Let us join her above and lend what aid we may. Ere we set forth, however, Ishtola did bid me relay a message to thee. As thou art well aware, a key objective of our mission is the extraction of thy sister Ajdaya from the Void. Held captive for millennia and divested of an eye, she is like to be severely weakened. To make good her escape, she shall require aid. Aid that is best provided by a fellow great worm.
You would have me go in my true form. Very well. Like our sire, we great worms are capable of traversing the great expanse. The journey will take some time, but I shall take myself to the moon. To begin with, I shall return this vessel to Radzadhan, that I may have both my eyes. And until such time as we find Ajdaya, I would entrust her eye to your keeping. Will you do this for me?
We shall contact you via link pearl once all is in place on the moon. You need but follow Ishtola's instructions.
Understood. We'll be ready.
Take care, Zero.
Poor bug. They're an absolute bug. My gosh.
It will be the briefest of homecomings. I'll be back before you know it.
In mare elementorum, then. Go well.
Okay.
I took the liberty of informing Ishtola of our arrival. She and her entourage should be here momentarily.
Okay.
Forgive me. I'd hoped to have everything in order sooner. My thanks for the extra hands.
Alphino and Alice stand ready at the Tower of Babel. Vritra is also
Hold on.
en route.
today. Jesus.
Excellent. You've done well, all of you. For my part, I've managed to prepare the ritual with help from the Watcher. All that remains is to channel the ether from below. This should, I pray, open a gate leading to the moon of the 13th.
May I just say how excited we are to be a part of this grand undertaking. The development of the artificial Atomos was one thing, but this is an opportunity like no other. Ishtola even managed to get a loan of elegant treatises on void sense summoning from the prized collection of the Sons of Saint Koinak. The Empire's application of etherochemistry in regulating void gates provided us with many a useful insight for our work, let me tell you.
I asked a favor of Grahatir when we were comparing notes on cross-rift travel. Given his credentials, I was confident he wouldn't be denied.
I love him.
The knowledge of our forebears has brought us far, as has our own. And with our knowledge and resources, we shall construct a void-sent containment seal on a heretofore unseen scale.
Containment seal? Then thou wouldst make use of...
Aye, a tried and tested means of holding dark entities at bay is readily available here. 'Twould be remiss of us not to employ it. We shall reforge the brands that Xenos and Fandaniel destroyed. That which held even Zodiac shall more than suffice for void scent of any persuasion.
The Watcher is already hard at work, tending to the most critical parts of the brand's restoration. There are, however, a number of concerning factors that remain. With your help, I'm sure we can resolve them.
Time is of the essence, so I suggest we continue this discussion as we make our way to the brands.
Hold on. Ow. Being a butt. Hey, you're being mean. That's not nice. We got food. We don't need more. I love you. I know. I think he was gonna go crazy from me shutting him in there for a minute. That's not the problem. He's climbing in it to bite it.
Seeing is the tree. I'm still standing.
You have fun dreams. I love it.
They start slapping it because the tree's fucking with him. Come on, get back right there. I'm still standing. Yeah. Fucking with him. Fucking with him. We're yelling at him because he's beating him. Not funny. I'm having top.
I mean, he is messing with the tree, though. But he's like trying to eat it, which I don't need him getting sick from trying to eat the tree. If he would just sit in it, less concern. It's the eating. One more thing I need to do. Never seen that one. Turbo. What are you doing? Can you stop? The fifth time. So I said we might not be able to do it this year. Yeah. The decorator wouldn't mind. It's him eating the tree part.
Dreadfully sorry to have kept you all waiting. Hello there, friends. A new person. Heard there was a bit of a rush, so we gathered what combat-ready supporters we had available.
A welcome contribution. Thine initiative never ceaseth to amaze.
Oh, stop! You're making me blush! Though we have fulfilled the purpose given to us by Heidelin, aiding the people of Atheris remains our greatest joy. So you can count on us, ever and always. Right, so we originally deployed these supporters to patrol the moon and keep it safe. They've never tussled with Voidsent before, but with sufficient data, they ought to hold their own against the ghastly fiends. Practical, tactical data acquired in the moment, and who better to give the supporters an educational thrashing than the champion of Atheris?
I believe I would make a better instructor. Not only have I fought Voidsent, I am one.
The eyeballs. I mean, it works.
Well, don't just stand there. Engage! 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 Engage!
Oh.
That'll do, that'll do!
Hi. Would be fine.
A defeat bitterer than the bitterest carrot. Using this experience, we must enhance the supporters and turn them into Voidsent slaughterbots! Indeed. Right after we've managed to put the poor dears back together.
Pray forgive our comrade's enthusiasm. May I inquire as to how long the repairs will take?
On an ordinary day, I'd say no less than 5 carrots briskly consumed. But if you were to provide us with encouragement... we just might be able to do it in 2.
Why is everyone looking at me? You hang out with them, Ariander.
This I leave to you.
Spirits. Oh, there's an easier way to do it here. Oh. Hello? Good? Hello? That's my head. What are you doing? You're in crack mode. I don't trust it. Good? Hello? Oh, no biting. Ah. Be nice. my hair. It. Oh. No, not doing that. It. Tucker. Are you done? Being a butthead? My God. Easies. My hair. He's in such a mood this morning, my gosh.
Can you hear me? We've just finished restoring the brands. Let us reconvene once you've finished tending to matters there. The culmination of our efforts is nigh.
Oh. Get your energy out on attacking the birds from the window. Can't get to it. You are high in energy today. Oh? You good? Turbo? You ran right into the coffee table. His high energy of 0 brain cells. Very fascinating mix.
Apologies for the wait. The preparations here are finally complete.
Excellent. The Tower 2 is activated. But give the word and we will begin channeling the ether.
Very well then. Make it so.
The moment of truth.
By the sisters!
Oriange, commence your invocations. 'Tis time to open our gate. A tear is beginning to form. Quickly, activate the brands. Success. The gate is open, and the seal appears to be in place.
Let's see how well it holds.
Doesn't look like
What an enormous gate! Lord
it. Looks like
God
in
bless
a
the
whole
eagles
smaller
and
one.
arrows.
It is.
So this is the promised land. The land of boundless ether.
Oh, it is holding, okay.
I dare say the seal doth serve its purpose.
I see all proceedeth apace. Remarkable.
Indeed. Just this moment, a void scent emerged from the gate, by which we may safely assume it leads to the 13th.
It's incredible, Ishtola. Truly incredible. Oh, what an honor it is to have been part of this historic achievement.
A part is an understatement. None of this would have been possible without you and yours. Our success has also served to solidify our understanding of cross-rift travel. The Ascians rejoined reflections to the source by instigating elemental imbalances. These imbalances weakened the barrier between realities, causing the ether of a reflection to flood the source. But why is it that reflections are predisposed to rejoin the source? Why have they never merged with one another?
Thou art suggesting there is a unique property inherent to the source, one responsible for such an outcome.
I am. 'Tis my conclusion that, as the point of origin for the reflections, the source has an innate pull over them. Heidelin, I believe, sought to suppress that pull, which is why she was created with the power of light, of stasis. Meanwhile, the power of darkness, of activity, reigns in the void. Heidelin's influence would naturally be weaker, and this manifested in the form of planar fissures. Working with this hypothesis, I set my sights upon where the pull was assessed to be strongest, and through our combined efforts, we succeeded in opening a gate to the void. Now, I must stress, it was because we sought the void that we succeeded. Pleased though I am to have my theory proven, the secrets of travel to other reflections still elude us. Even so, in the reality that lies beyond the 8th umbral calamity, there are those who found a way to reach the first. I will not rest until I do the same.
One step closer to fulfilling your dream, eh?
Just a step. Many more remain to be taken.
The first has also changed, like, its thing. You can just search
Which
for
further
light.
motivates me to forestall a void-sent invasion. So come, let us set forth, to find Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's plot.
Climb upon my back. I shall take us to the gate.
As we did discuss prior, I shall see the alchemists safely home, then together with the Loporits maintain vigil over the gate.
May the sisters watch over and keep you safe.
Into the void once more.
It only blocks things coming out, not things. It's interesting. I think you'd want to do a ward that goes both ways. It just curious about that. Well, it's like when we did the dive into the other place. Not much of a moon. I mean, it looks very similar to ours. There's just not a lot going on.
This is the moon of the 13th.
It is. Ever since the flood, it has been a sanguinary orb in the sky.
No void scent. A rather more subdued reception than I had anticipated.
But unsurprising, given how jealously Golbez conceals the location of his domain. Still, we must remain on guard. One of his minions came through the gate, after all, and more may lie in wait.
I do not sense my sister. Where could she be? Where?
Find his.
Steady, Vritra. We've barely arrived.
Let us explore our
Gotta find this
surrounds before
place.
drawing conclusions.
We have a whole other patch besides this one, so...
Thou art right. I shall survey the moon from above. The ground I leave to you all.
They're so loud when you meet these. Goes from crackhead energy to being the cutest thing you've ever seen. Down? Yeah, like down there. It's just like a reflection of ours. Okay.
The chasm has caught your attention as well. There's some manner
No,
of
they didn't do
structure
the whole
below.
palace like they would, like for
Worth a look, wouldn't you say?
They just did the throne room.
I too sense something here. This pit much resembles the cradle of darkness on our moon, where Zodiac was once imprisoned. If this place serves the same function, then a fragment of his power must have been sealed in the depths.
Cloud of darkness. Bad guy for 4.
Strange, though. When Zodiac perished in the source, I presumed that every aspect of him was thus
It's living
unmade
inside
and his power
Gomez.
scattered.
More than likely.
But it's unmistakable. The darkness that permeates this abyss. Could a trace of him yet remain? Or is it something else?
Cloud of darkness.
I hear thee, sister. I hear thee. Come on, my friends. Astaya is here, within this chasm.
You know, this is a trap. You guys know this, right?
entrusted with Ajdaya's eye, were you not? Ku-an. O Waghom Urta.
Li Tao An Kin Sis Dies Ishom Infest Wan Ik Hes in An Ka
Seth es lis na fesk an.
We gotta break the chains.
Esk es inesh igor.
Let's go kill Gobez.
So this is indeed Golbez's domain. Kis arn in.
Es Fil Ud In
Sis? Ask dear.
Yeah, the world doesn't hate you guys anymore.
For war Meradarn E. Les el kol an. Zdis
Lot of darkness.
kai ros an. K ul K.
Nar Tal Kin
Music's
In
great.
Eyes Athan Endran Al Kol Hes In Hes Ern Ud Ses Razat Han Luan
Ta hes an elgo. Ses kidir in an. Sta in es katao tai an.
What now, then? Does this great worm intend to remain a captive meal for all eternity? Not daring to test her chains?
The bravery, man.
Ern el. I mis head in kis targo. Asrael dis tar. Sma.
Now there's a start. So, what can you tell us?
Asif tar no gol in. Do es inesh igor sorn. Kaso skom lesau an. Son.
Okay. To the south.
Well, you heard her. Shall we look into this spot near and dear to our enemy's heart?
Oh, I can't use the mount at all here. Yay, I love running. I love it.
Did you find something? A memoria. But whose?
Who does his memoria? Is he one of the men that tried to help her?
You have lied, pillaged, and murdered. Have you anything to say in your defense?
No. Every one of them got what they deserved. Trusting fools. Like you would-be heroes. Aye. You do well to keep a close eye on each other. It always ends the same way. A knife in the back. And better to have the handle towards your hand. You'll see! Oh, yes. You will.
I can't bring myself to pray for the unrepentant. You're a nobler man than I.
Okay, so this has to be...
Victims of the Contra Memoria, then. Like so many others. But we will
Why does
end
Dante
it.
sound familiar? His father. Hold on, that name sounds very familiar. Was that the protagonist's father in 4? Or just... Where's that? Where's Durante Gulbez's name? a while since I played 4. And I didn't play, like, the after years. I just played the Pixel. Yeah, okay, so the goal as you fight is Theodore, who's a mage. He was under control by the Cloud of Darkness. That part I remembered. This guy comes off more Golbez, but he was like mage in 4? I know they're gonna twist it because it's Final Fantasy 14, so they're not gonna use all the same stuff as 4.
Thank you. I shudder to imagine what might have happened if you hadn't dealt with the Dark Ones.
These are the ones that
Oh, her?
wanted.
She's like you, I hear.
Wanted
Hunt's
them to join her.
Memorials taken by darkness.
Well, well, a kindred spirit.
Yeah, this is
Perhaps
Golbez.
we will
I can
finally
recognize
have
the
a new
voice.
comrade.
That Durante in 4 was Cecil's father, though. The name sounds familiar, but I couldn't find it outside of...
No. I've no interest in working with others. Much less someone who looks as suspicious as you.
Who's the unvoiced character?
If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
Because the knight has to be Golbez. It's the same actor, I can tell.
Even when we share the same goal, we can't overcome the mistrust. Such is the way of things, the wisdom of our era. We'll make do, old friend.
Golbez was supposed to be related
We have
to
accomplished
Cecil anyway,
much
as well, with
already,
blonde hair.
and another person may well have been more of a hindrance than help. Now then, our work here is finished. His Majesty has summoned us, so let us not delay. To Baron.
Golbez like controls Baron for a bit. I'm trying to relate to how it relates to 4, and I know it's not going to completely because taking names and things. But
Had another vision of the past, did you? What? I was in it.
the men you saw.
It's them. The pair I met in that village. Which means the one sealed in this memoria is...
The mage one.
So, you have come. You who would oppose our crusade.
Tranquil.
Oh, I guess it isn't Golbez.
You.
Golbez wasn't a mage, though, was he?
I know you.
Too much that I'm trying to relate to the original game, when they're just taking bits and pieces to suit the plot. But use Final Fantasy characters from other Final Fantasies, and I know the plot, that I'm going to try to relate the plot.
Is that so? From the world before,
wearing this armor
I
the
dare
whole time
say.
as a mage? That's fascinating. Mages don't normally wear heavy armor.
'Tis impressive enough that you have managed to retain your mortal form, but to remember your past besides. But that is of no moment. You are the Memoriat who vanquished my minions, correct?
And what if I am?
Then I would bid you join me. As a child of our world and slave to the wheel, fight with me for the salvation of all our souls.
Fight with you? More like fight as your pawn. It isn't me you want, but my power. And if I don't obey, you'll bind me like you bound that dragon. But no more. I refuse to be bound ever again. I fight only for myself, and for those in whom I trust. My friends.
He's come so far.
I see. A pity. It is for the dragon that you have come, yes? When first you appeared, I thought simply to remove a threat to our plan. Never did I imagine that you would reach this place and gift me a golden opportunity.
Task in.
Long as it has been imprisoned, this dragon has grown feeble and weak, its spirit extinguished. Your coming has served to rekindle her forgotten hope. Her yearning to be free, to return home. That is the key to our deliverance.
The darkness is ravaging her. She's becoming a void scent.
Well, she did say he was only holding the darkness back.
Rise, O shadow dragon, and obey. Kill him.
Frost now!
Damn you! Keep our guests occupied.
Save her, I beg thee. Save my sister.
I'm so tiny. I'm so tiny.
Before darkness swallowed the world, I fought tirelessly in a war without end. The experience taught me to discern the strong, that dragon, and you.
Interesting.
Come, face me.
Love Final Fantasy IV music. Rest assured, I need no invitation.
Accursed light. You, who have ever basked in its warmth, could never understand our envy, our agony. You will not deny us our release.
It's tall, it's tall. But I love that they just stand here and wait for me to do this stuff. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. But not been terrible, the dungeons for this one. They have taken longer than what they say they take usually. But they've still been under 20 minutes. Thankfully. 4. I think, I don't know. I like that they put characters from other Final Fantasies in this, but I hate that they changed the story. And I get it's like a reflection of the source, so it's not the story. But I hate it. And it's always like my favorite games. Like they did it to 12. And they've done it to 4, and those are 2 of my favorite Final Fantasy games. I don't like it. I think better when they change this. Make the shards, the reflections, their own thing instead of relying on other Final Fantasy characters. And I think like the first was okay, like fighting the Warrior of Light was cool, with like a cameo appearance, but he wasn't like central to the plot, like at all. You fight him and then that's it. And he's summoned by someone else, so it's more like a cameo than it is changing their story. Like the first was probably a good reflection. I don't mind using the icons, the idolins, the summons, whatever they're called in this one. I don't mind that either because they're in every Final Fantasy. So that story is always going to change. And 12 was a little bit forgivable for me because it wasn't plot-based. It was just a side dungeon. But I don't like that 4 isn't lining up with what I know 4. I don't like it. And it's like, funny because I like Kingdom Hearts, but the thing is, Kingdom Hearts doesn't take their plot. So if you just had Golbez be like, side quest fun cameo fight, like Warrior of Light was, I probably wouldn't have a problem. Because Kingdom Hearts uses them like that, like cameos. Doesn't really use any of their plot, except for the Sephiroth stuff, but even then it's still more of a cameo than it is a plot. And they're not like main story focused. I don't know. Hearts I think does it better when they use older Final Fantasy characters. They cameo it. I don't like this one and 12 in particular because they try to like take their plot. 12 does like take the plot but then it changes it just enough to be like a reflection. And that's what I don't like. So I hate when they do this. Like if you want to have the reflections be the other Final Fantasy games, then just commit to that. Like if you want, like I think the best way to do it that would still keep to the original plots and make it a reflection is have it be a bad ending. Like for this one, have it had been the original plot for 4, but have Cecil and his group lose. Have Golbez be continuously stuck with the cloud of darkness instead of being rescued from it. I think that would have been better. Like just have the reflections be bad ending. The other Final Fantasies, because that's what the first kind of felt like. It felt like the Warriors of Light did their duty, but they did it too well, so it was a bad ending. I think I enjoyed that concept more, of like taking the original games instead of writing a whole new plot with them, just changing the ending. Like make them have ending bad instead of ending good. So Cecil losing and the Cloud of Darkness winning, and Golbez still being possessed by it would have been good, I think. I just don't like the switching the whole plot of 4 just to have characters from that game. Like this could have still fit if it was just the after effects. And I felt like you could have worked with that. I don't know in particular. I don't like my Final Fantasies messed with, even by other Final Fantasies.
Expect no mercy. To destroy you, I shall bring my all to bear. Come, warriors from beyond the rift.
We got 2 Vipers. Oh, that's interesting.
If you would oppose our crusade, then come. But know that none shall deny us salvation. This place shall be your tomb.
I can't see what's happening. We get pictomancers. I can't see shit.
I will free us from
Oh,
the
it's such a
wheel.
fun class, but at the same time, I can't see what the heck is happening when there's pictomancers.
Where my Rhine-Kid blades.
If your class is the worst for like being able to
I
see
will
it.
suffer no obstacles. No matter the foe, I will stay the course. Let lightning surge! Such is your power. Come forth, my servant of shadow. With a pixel dark and hero blade, I bring my people liberation.
Fascinating.
You shall know true terror. Dragon,
The pictomancers go crazy. Like, it's such a cool looking job. It's very distracting to other classes. Oh gosh.
bathe them in black flame. My meteors will extinguish your light.
Yeah, I should be right on it. I should appreciate it.
A
I can't
raging
see.
gale to rend you asunder. To the heavens for your doom. You wretch.
Oh, Jesus.
Come forth, my servant of shadow. Let lightning surge.
A raging gale to rend you asunder.
Ow. See, that's my biggest problem. I don't like the top-down view.
Dragon,
I used to play it the same, but I can't see shit.
look to the heavens for your doom. Where my Rhine-kicked blades.
Oh, jeez. Right into it.
This place shall be your tomb.
My bad.
Crush them.
No.
Render unto me your all.
It's okay, don't bring me back.
My meteors will extinguish your light. Come forth, my servant of shadow. Let lightning surge. A raging gale to rend you asunder. My power.
He's interesting. First time go on things when you're the only first time person is rough. But sometimes it's okay. I've gotten some groups really
Even
good
my
about it.
blade. So
usually
this
they're pretty
is the
just-
limit of my defiance.
It's tough. Most of that was not being able to see what was killing me. I don't think you did that bad. I feel like I did worse, sir. Couldn't see what was happening. But also, I feel like I was one of the only new ones because I'm slow at getting through this game.
Are you alright?
I'm good. I beat the ever-living hell out of him.
What's happening? At last, the moment is at hand. You may have bested me, but not quickly enough.
too late will you look to the chasm. You've won the battle, but I win the war.
Stop this. I beg of thee, let her go.
Darkness made manifest once abided in the depths of this abyss, until one day it dispersed in a haze of ether. In the absence of the great flow, that ether has nowhere to return. And so it has coalesced, giving rise to a mighty void scent. Now feast. Feast upon this dragon and its ardent longing for home with it.
It's looking full of darkness.
From the convergence of ancient and newborn, an entity without equal shall emerge, one who shall tear down the barrier between worlds. Upon you, who shall deliver us from eternal damnation, I bestow the name of a hero of Eld. Zeromus! Awaken!
Yep. That one. We Cloud of Darkness his name. I don't like that. That's creepy. That's creepy. That's certainly something.
No matter how powerful, a void scent can be sealed in Memoria.
I'm gonna try. I don't think that's gonna work, lady. This is the boss after Cloud of Darkness. Goes into the Cloud of Darkness.
Damn it!
I remember in 4,
It's too strong.
I did this because there's like a weapon in the game that makes the boss fight easy.
Our warding scales may not hold. Not against a void scent born of Zodiac's ether.
Time to go.
We must retreat. Everyone to me.
Help Zero up, my Jesus.
Or an kim. Fest na in an.
We just asked. I feel like if you asked nicely, we would have let you for this world to die. But you're being crazy about it. this one. I have a lot to tell you, buddy, and it's not good. I mean, you could reinforce the barriers while we have time. Would you not? They were thrown up in haste. You could just go and fix that. Definitely looking great.
Do you remember Ciriato and Farfarello? The cowardly pair of voidsent that dwelled in my domain?
Hmm?
Ciriato devoured Farfarello, and in so doing he inherited an all-consuming fear of Barbariccia. For as you know, when a voidsent is devoured, it doesn't simply cease to be. Its soul persists within the devourer.
You're trying to cheer him up and say his sister's still in there?
And when a voidsent dies, all the souls that harbored may break free to become individual entities once more.
I get what she's going at.
That is to say, by defeating Zeromus, we may yet save Ashdaya. And to make certain that we do, we must remind her of who she is. When the time comes, you must call to her. Call call
Good,
with
Zero. Who's
all your
grown so
being.
much?
Thy words give me heart, Zero. Thou hast my gratitude.
Then it's settled. Our objective is to defeat Zeromus. While it is unsettling that a void scent could be born of Zodiac's ether, its very nature may render it susceptible to the brands that once contained him. Did Urianger have aught to say? I see. If the seal may not hold for long, then haste is paramount.
Couldn't we just let it come to the source and strike it down here?
Doing so would consign Ajdaya's soul to the ethereal sea. Any attempt to ensure her survival demands that we deal with Zeromus in the 13th.
That makes sense.
I could barely go near it. Never mind land a blow. So thick was the shroud of darkness. How do you propose we fight such a foe?
Simple. Against impenetrable darkness, we must wield resplendent light. And it just so happens, there is a world replete with light.
First.
The question of how we will harness that light, you may leave to me. With our recent discoveries and proven techniques, as well as the aid of comrades near and far, I have faith that we will find a way. Not only if I begin my work at once. Rest up while you can, for there will be much to do when I return.
Okay.
It wouldn't do to be idle while our esteemed sorceress labors tirelessly. I shall be training if you have need of me.
Wait. Allow me to join you. I must become stronger for what lies ahead.
Bonding.
Fine by me. Come on then.
I shall not pass my time wallowing in despair. Using my vessel, I shall attend what preparations I may.
Zeromus is risen, but not yet at full strength. It will take time before the fiend is able to breach the veil. But what is another moment on this long journey I have endured? It remains as fresh as if it were yesterday. Old friend.
Oh, so I was right.
The memory of your passing. And the pain.
No, then so I was right. That dude. I was right, because the voices were the same. I was very confused about that. He just took his armor.
As I promised you then, I promise you now. They shall sing of Golbez, the hero who shattered the wheel and brought salvation to the world.
I don't think your friend would have wanted that, but you know. I'm gonna grab water real fast. I'm thirsty. Let's get 6.5 started. I'm gonna be getting weird to get to my catch up, if I catch up before they put other patches out of dawntrail. Because I'm so used to being able to do everything at once and not having to wait. If I get to that point where I'm actually caught up, it's gonna be weird. Yeah, we had a feeling it wasn't gonna hold that well. I need to go to the first to get that light, though we've been fixing the lights for the first light so it doesn't have it in the same way. Good. I'm the only one that could go the first right now. Yeah, but the flood of light... Okay, so we fixed that area. Is it still gonna work even though we did those things? I like you saying we place them. It's gonna be me place them. We do this a lot, so... You keep saying we. It's I. I am the only one that can go there. Why do you keep saying we? You can't. Interesting. I guess, yeah, they can visit the first for a small period. I'm the only one that can go normally to the first. First is probably my favorite. I think I just like how they did the first, and I wish they'd kind of done the 13th instead of relying so heavily on Golbez and stuff. Today's being searched and called the Warrior of Darkness. Both my titles cancel each other out. Warrior of Light here, Warrior of Darkness there. Oh, she's still up more. Simple? No, it's not. She's back. I thought she'd be in the other place. Girly friend. Whee. Ow. Interesting that she's back home again.
Restoring the elements to the empty may allow life to flourish there once more.
I just forgot I played a game with her voice actress in it and I was like, ah, there it is. It's such a different tone of voice she uses, though. Is it metaphor?
But that isn't enough to return the environment to the way it was. No, we need to gradually reintroduce life, beginning with plants.
She's still trying to mostly bring the world back to the way it was.
Not just any plants, though, but those that won't be a burden on a weakened land.
Cactuses. Cactuses and like the plants don't rely much on much water.
Such as... Oh, what a welcome surprise! It seems you caught me rambling to myself. How embarrassing. I've been studying botany, you see, hoping that the knowledge would help our work in the empty. But never mind that for now. What brings you to the Crystarium? It was my understanding that the final days were behind us. You wish to combat this otherworldly threat with the power of light? Please, let me help.
That's why I came to you.
Though I've lost my connection to Hydaelyn, I can still manipulate light to a degree. If there is a chance I could save others with that power, then I have to try. "'Tis done. Zero is now with us in the flesh."
Thank you.
The spirit vessel I shall hold on to for operating the tower. This will help me to make sense of the controls, will it?
It depends. It's Graha who wrote it, so good luck with that.
There's a levity in his words that wasn't there before. It heartens me to
He's
know
happy.
he is well.
He misses you guys, but he's happy here.
I shall see to the preparations as per his instructions.
He likes being in the source. He misses here, but he...
My thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. That said, 'tis customary that my kind receive fitting payment for services rendered.
Not unlike we void sent then. In that case, you may devour some of my ether.
Are you mad? I'll do no such thing. The very suggestion is absurd.
That's literally what the light creatures did.
Now, let's calm down. We all have our preferences, and I'm sure no
This
offense
world
was
that was
intended.
considered a bad thing. The light creatures did.
I shall attend to the tower now. The rest, I leave to you. Zero, was it? My name is Reen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Reen. It's not Ryan? I've been pronouncing it Ryan in my head. It's Reen. Have they said her name out loud before? They're so big of like time gaps and like side stuff wasn't voiced for the most part.
This world isn't what I expected. While light is indeed strong here, it's not pervasive or overwhelming.
That's because we fixed it.
Everything looks much as it does in the source.
Because we fixed it.
We have the Warrior of Darkness to thank for that. If you're interested, I would be glad to show you around.
What's your girlfriend been doing? I know they're not going to include her in the because that was side content. They just made mentions of it.
Just an ordinary sky. Ordinary and beautiful.
We made them normal again. They used to not be like this. Your world can probably be fixed
To think
too.
that after so much loss, they could reclaim this.
Be a way to do this to your world too. Exactly. It's still, you can still save it. Grown so much. Look at her. I've done a lot, Zero. You're at the tail end of my, like, journey. More to explain to people that I plan to do something to help my world that isn't, hopefully shouldn't affect them. Going to accompany me? Yes. Round. Oh no. Okay, cool. I'll go good. Erlenmont took a lot more convincing, but these people are just like, you saved us. Why would we not save you? Brought up food. hero's coming so far. We're gonna find out like that she's also like a warrior of light or darkness or something. Darn. He loves her so much. They're so cute. He was never gonna be opposed to it as long as you said it was Master Matoya's. It'd be nice for her to see that darkness can be good in certain places. It doesn't have to be an all-encompassing bad thing, it just is in her world. It's been a while. The first was those Shadowbringers. Alintut. I don't know. Using the chat. I've done this before. Have. Cool, it's still in mine. Good. It's interesting for the Oracle of Light to also have herself purified from light. It's perspective. Hey.
So this is the flood of light. I don't remember much of the time when darkness consumed the 13th. Just the cold and the emptiness.
Zero? Are you all right?
I'm fine. You're the one who stopped this.
Oh, no. That was the first Oracle of Light, Minfilia. She's since left us, but I inherited her power and legacy.
I see. Let's get started then, shall we?
The other transmitters are set. Whenever you're ready.
Such radiant light. It's almost too much for one steeped in darkness, like me.
It was too much for people not steeped in darkness. That was the problem. It's just too much light in general.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today.
If this power were mine to wield.
Oh, that's safe.
I will not succumb! Not to darkness! Not to light!
Zero! She's taken light into herself. Her body struggles to contain it. She needs help.
We're kind of lucky we brought an Oracle of Light with us, because my powers don't do anything here.
Thank goodness. How do you feel?
Better now, I think.
Then you're very, very lucky. Whatever possessed you to do that?
I had to know if I could command the light. If I could change my fate. Once, I would never have dared to dream it. But your friendship and your trust has helped me to see new possibilities. In myself and everything else. Perhaps that's why, when I beheld this world once damned yet saved, I saw the potential for mine to be saved as well. To become a world where light and darkness are in harmony, and life flourishes. A world where we're not consumed by insatiable hunger, but filled with hope for what we might create together. If I had the strength, Perhaps I could make such a dream reality. Perhaps I could awaken us from this endless nightmare. That's what possessed me.
If that's your heartfelt desire, then you mustn't be afraid to share it. There was a time when I lacked the courage. To voice my desires was to burden those I love, or so I convinced myself. But then I met those who believed in me. They helped me to believe in myself, and find the strength to live. And so long as I'm alive, I know that I'll be fine. No matter how dire things seem, no matter where I am. To be able to think that brought me peace. And it's a blessing I owe entirely to my friends.
Those who believe in us. I will remember your words. I know all too well that there's a limit to what we can achieve alone.
As a friend, I'd like to help you fulfill your dream. If you wish to take in more light, I can keep the power in check and help your body accept it.
I certainly hope so. Right then. I'm counting on you.
She's basically the opposite of us. A warrior of light wanting to be a warrior. A warrior
Here
of
I
darkness
go.
wanting to be a warrior of light. Or we were a warrior of light turned to warrior of darkness. He's like a mirror image.
I can feel it. The light's warmth welling within me.
Then I believe it worked.
With this power, I will return to the void and fight for the world that once was, and for those I hold dear.
That there? And then we might do a little bit more tomorrow. Bye.